So keep moving through for us.
Yeah. So just continued to make art through high school. And then I started doing more of these collaborative mural projects. I studied art at Flagler College in St. Augustine, Florida, and came back. And there were kind of two things that were at play in my life. One was the making of art. And then the second was this sort of sense of calling into ministry. But I didn't quite know what that would look like. I couldn't really imagine myself sort of behind a pulpit wearing a robe. Nothing wrong with that. But that was just, my mode of working and thinking was a little bit more in that creative, entrepreneurial end.
So what do you mean by sensing a call to ministry?
Well, I came to faith when I was about 15 and was just, everything changed. You have a completely new lens. The Spirit fills you and the whole world opens up. And in that, there was just this deep desire to be part of the work of Jesus in the world. And we're all called to the work of Jesus in the world, regardless of our vocation, but specifically within the body of Christ, specifically within ministry, specifically with working with people, equipping, training, encouraging, teaching of the word, these kinds of things. So whatever I was doing, whether it was a project at work or school, I was always involved in ministry leadership in some way.
Were you in the early days confused how painting would be part of that?
I don't think I was thinking about it that specifically at that time. I think it was just, I make art. My parents are good with that. The church that I was part of actually encouraged that. And so I was doing that, and then sort of ministry was a separate thing. And there was some overlap, but there were really two tracks that I was on that didn't really conflict in my experience. I know for a lot of artists in the church, tragically, that's not the case. It's sort of, you can't do art, you only do ministry. But I was really, really blessed to have people around me who said, both of these things are valid. What I didn't know is sort of where that would all lead.